What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Singles Battle Spot series. Today, we're going to be using the Ursaring team for one last time with Slowbro, Ursaring, Mimikyu, Amoonguss, Tyranitar, and Magnezone. Let's get started and find some games. But this was a fun overall team experience. First time I'm using Trick Room in singles, and it's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. I've enjoyed it. Felt like I had to get some really hard positioning for Ursaring. I think if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, by the way, I highly recommend go checking them out. But we got our first opponent from Japan with a 1529 rating. What are you bringing? A Frostlass, Venusaur, Snorlax. For some reason, I thought the Snorlax started something was slow, but that's my side. Mimikyu, Tapu Fini, and Heatran. So hard Trick Room does do. It's weird seeing Mimilax in singles. What do I want to go here? Mimikyu's alright, because I can SD up. Really do like getting an SD up. There are a lot of things. One, the Snorlax is a bit troublesome. I think I want to go Slowbro, Mimikyu, and Ursaring again. I just don't know if I want to go Mimikyu first. Mimikyu first wouldn't be too bad, but you could be a setup Frostlass with spikes, Destiny Bond. Yeah, there are some tricks that this Frostlass can have. If I use Fling on Frostlass, it does KO. I was saying, could I fling the Frostlass my Flame Orb and it bypasses Destiny Bond? I don't think that's how it works. But yeah, this is gonna be a hard one because Snorlax beats my Trick Room mode, I want to say. I don't know if they run min speed Snorlax all the time. They could run speed on Snorlax, although I'm not sure. Snorlax is gonna be a hard Pokemon to break through, and Fini prevents me from activating my Flame Orb. Snorlax is gonna lead off. Okay. I don't know if you're Curse Lax or not. I wish I led Mimikyu because I could SD up. I am gonna go Mimikyu, hard Mimikyu, and SD up. But yeah, this is gonna be a hard one, especially since I don't have like Shadow Sneak or anything on this Mimikyu. It's gonna be hard to break through. There are the curses being set up. I think if I'm +4, I can knock out a +2 Snorlax. Maybe I could go +6, but let's start with an SD. I think if you're my opponent, you're gonna break my disguise, then might switch out. So let's see here. Swords Dance. Earthquake. And then I'm gonna SD again. You might Earthquake again, because you might be trying to make me burn my Z move, which would be a really good play on my opponent's part. I think you are gonna make the Earthquake play again. I think I should live one Earthquake. And a +4 Barium is gonna do a lot of damage to something. So let's see what's coming up. Or if you're just gonna Earthquake again. I can definitely see Earthquake. I really wish I led Mimikyu off because my opponent would have had chances to set up Curse and break the disguise through this. Yeah, we're gonna see Snorlax stay in. SD off. I kind of just want a regular play rough because I just don't know if you stay in with Snorlax. I don't feel like you should. Oh, that's not even a 2 KO. Yeah, I'm going for regular play rough. I'm going for regular play rough. I'm pretty sure Farium should knock out Snorlax, and I feel like my opponent should know that. Well, not Farium, Mimikyu. Because I could see Venusaur coming in. I just don't want to waste it if I don't have to. Because Snorlax is going to be a troublesome Pokemon to knock out either way. And if I can knock out something with a +4 play rough on the Switch, I feel like that's better for me overall. Yeah, you're going to withdraw Snorlax. Perfect. Venusaur? Mimikyu. Perfect. Perfect. And that's exactly why I didn't want to go for Z move. Alright, nice. Catch your disguise. Snorlax is not cursed. Perfect. So I do make that play right, and now I can Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak on my opponent's side shouldn't knock out unless it's a boosted Shadow Sneak. I don't want to, or unless you're Sash with Shadow Claw, and I hope you aren't. Please don't be. But yeah, basically, I got what I wanted to. I feel like you should Shadow Sneak because you put me in range of Earthquake for your Snorlax later, and if you have anything faster than Mimikyu in the back, you go out into it, rotate my Mimikyu out, or you're just going to stay in. Are you actually Sash? No, you're not, so I get the KO on Mimikyu. Nice. It's one Pokemon out of the way. Let's find out what the next Pokemon are. Frostlass could be a threatening issue. Snorlax gonna come out again. Are you baiting the Farium Z now? You're either trying to... I'm gonna let Snuggle forever. You know what? I could probably get a KO. Yep. Even if you tried to bait the switch out, like... if you're trying to bait the switch out, the only Pokemon you could really do that is with Heatran. Venusaur's not taking the +4 plus the Shadow Sneak, I feel like. So that's why I want to go for this Mimikyu named Z. And if you had Heatran, you would have went hard into it. You would have definitely went hard into Heatran. So I think my opponent's maybe like, does he not have a Snuggle forever? But yeah, I'm going to be able to Snuggle the Snorlax. Snuggle it to death. Or at least make it faint. I wonder how big Mimikyu has to stretch out in order to actually like trap a Snorlax. Those stretch marks are probably going to last a long time. We do knock out the Snorlax. And now it's a 3v1 situation. What's that last Pokemon? Venusaur. And Ursaring should just be able to break through Venusaur. What's more? Shadow Sneak does 60. Player Up does like 65. But Player Up can miss. I'm going to Shadow Sneak. As we are going to see the Mega Evolution, so my opponent is not going to give up. As long as Ursaring's healthy, I should be able to win. Shadow Sneak. Ah, that took it better than I thought. Sludge Bomb. Guess the poison, a little bit unfortunate because I could have got more damage off. Is there a way I could still lose? Yes, there is. Gonna go Ursaring here. Click Facade twice. I think 2 Facade should be able to knock out Venusaur. I just don't know how much Giga Drain. It comes out to how much Giga Drain is going to be doing. Why did that do so much? Flame Orb is activated. He has to Synthesis right now, I feel like. You have to Synthesis. And if... Did I just throw this game, or did Mega Venusaur just beat me in general? Sludge Bomb. Oh, this is KO. I don't think it does. Oh. That was not how I expected it to go. I have to go for an Ice Beam Freeze. Oh man. I did not expect Mega Venusaur to be doing this much damage. Well, we are okay, Slowbro doesn't have the best special defense. I know that. But still, why did Giga Drain do like 50%? I guess I should have went hard Slowbro, but Sludge Bomb and the Giga Drain, I had no out. Mega Venusaur actually just destroyed me. I think I needed to Z-move for Venusaur. I think I needed to play with the Snorlax twice in order to beat it. And then Z-move the Snorlax. I mean the Venusaur. Wow, I thought I would have had that game. But wow, man. That had to be modest, right? That had to be like modest. I can't believe it wouldn't be modest. Mega Venusaur, but wow. Mega Venusaur just breaking through my team. I don't think I had many outs to it other than the Z move. I didn't have many outs to Mega Venusaur. Literally my entire team gets walled by the Giga Drain, Synthesis, Hidden Power 5 variants. Oh. Well, live and learn. Okay. Maybe I should just plus... Actually, I had no reason to not double play rough, didn't I? Because the Earthquake only did that much damage at +1. So, yeah, I should just regular play rough. Save the Z move for the Venusaur in the back. Might have also came down to... If that's the case, it might have also came down to how fast the Venusaur is. If it's faster than my Mimikyu or not, because I don't know how fast this Mimikyu is. I'm just really shocked about that Mega Venusaur. Alright, our second opponent though, bring the Alakazam, Blaziken, Tapu Lele, Hippowdon, Azumarill, and Porygon 2. My opponent just locked in. I think I want Slowbro, Mimikyu, and Ursaring. Tyranitar doesn't do great in this matchup. Yeah, this works. Only problem is Azumarill. Yeah, only problem is Azumarill. If it belly drums up, like if it leads against my Slowbro, I gotta figure it out. If it's, I could see Bandit honestly on this team though, for sure. Alakazam gonna lead. Does it carry taunt? I want to lead Slowbro, trigger him up, and then... Because he might double Shadow Ball. Or Energy Ball if you have it. I'll just trigger him. I wonder if Shadow Sneak from Mimikyu actually just knocks out Alakazam. Because if it does, that'd be really cool. Because I could have let it, but... Are you taunt on Mega Alakazam? Would you taunt a Slowbro though? I mean, this QR code is quite popular on Battle Spot. So you might know this QR code since it has Regenerate, not Oblivious. So let's see. And you get to find out right now because of Trace, right? So Alakazam, Regenerator, it does have taunt. Should I just Scald here then? Let's see how much Scald does. I don't know how much this Alakazam's gonna do, but it's gonna hurt. The Shadow Ball is definitely gonna hurt. Maybe I should have went to Ursaring first, but we're gonna see Alakazam retreat. Into Lele, okay. I mean, I don't have Trick Room up, but this is not the worst case. I think I could get Trick Room up with my Mimikyu. That's some decent damage on the Lele. Yeah, I'll sack Slowbro here. Taunt. Shadow Ball, okay. That's gonna do a lot. Yeah. I'll sack Slowbro here. Because you're probably just gonna Moonblast or Psychic anyway. Ooh, I got a burn. That's actually really nice. Actually, I don't think it really changes much. Taunt wears off, so I guess Slowbro has some usage. But you're probably just gonna Moonblast or Psychic. I think Psychic would be really solid here for you. Or Moonblast in case Tyranitar comes out. Yeah, I would Moonblast if I was... I'm gonna try to get Trick Room up. Or you just Shadow Ball again. Oh, or you could be Scarf. Might be Scarf Lele on this team. Slowbro goes down. I could go Ursaring, but the problem is I don't think I'll get another turn to Trick Room if Alakazam ever comes out. Yeah, so I have to go Mimikyu here. And I think I have to play rough. It comes down to who's in the back. I'm gonna Trick Room here though. Hippowdon's the one thing I am a bit scared about. But if I need to Trick Room, it would be now. I can see Lele also staying in right here. For sure. I can see Lele staying in right here. Just throwing off a Shadow Ball, getting rid of my Disguise. Maybe it's good to save Mimikyu for the end game, where if Shadow Sneak actually does knock out the Alakazam, it might be useful, especially with the Z move on Mimikyu. You just don't know Shadow Sneak does KO Alakazam, but I feel like that might be important for the end game. Shadow Ball gonna come out. I'm guessing it is Scarf Lele. Breaks Mimikyu's Disguise. Trick Room goes up. It'd actually be perfect if Burn doesn't knock out the Lele here. But it should. Oh, it doesn't. Nice. And everyone knows what I should be going out into. Ursaring, because I'm pretty sure you're Scarf Lele. Because I feel like you would have mixed it up already. Or maybe my opponent's playing that mind game, like thinking 2 steps ahead. I'm bluffing the Scarf. So please send out your Ursaring and I will fire off Psychic at the exact last moment. And that would be really impressive. My opponent does have that. So I'll go Ursaring because I really want to activate my Flame Orb, and Mimikyu could be useful for once this Lele goes down. So I'll take this. My opponent's thinking hard. What if you're not Scarf Lele? This could be really bad. Mimikyu switches out into Ursaring. Get the Flame Orb. Okay, yeah, I think it's Scarf. So Lele goes down, and I'm able to get my Flame Orb with Ursaring. So this game's not over yet. And Psychic Terrain disappears from the battlefield, which is good. Because I'll be able to Shadow Sneak the Alakazam later. The Paladin's really the only thing that can really wall my Ursaring. Regular Blaziken? Z-move probably. Or Sash. If it's Sash, I think I still win. So I'll go for Facade here. Yeah, you're probably just going to protect. Yep, stall out some Trick Room turns. There's nothing I can do. I just keep clicking Facade. Yep, I keep clicking Facade. I think my opponent might need some doubles, however. This turn... Yeah, 2 more turns of Trick Room. You might need a double here. Or you might go out into... Yeah, you might sack your Alakazam here. I feel like you are Z-move. You should be Z-move Blaziken on this team. Okay. So I knock out the Alakazam. Now I want to go Mimikyu, I think. Because you're going to protect. And then I think you're going to throw off your Z-move. Which I'm going to sack Ursaring for. Yes, that's the play. Alright. The question is, does Flare Blitz at neutral actually knock me out? Also, if you're Life Orb, I'm still screwed anyway, because I'm pretty sure I would go down to Life Orb Flare Blitz. Oh, let's figure it out. Go hard Mimikyu. Like, I'm convincing myself it's Z-move on Blaziken. That's the only reasons why I'm making this play. And if my opponent actually catches this and sets up with something, really solid play from my opponent's end. You might actually Flare Blitz because the switch might be really obvious. Okay, yeah, you protect. Nice. Into Ursaring we go. Yeah, into Ursaring we go. Show me your Z-move, please. Yep. Got him. Still not over of a game because my opponent can still definitely 100% win. Yet I feel like I've been making the plays I have to in order to come back in this game. So, Inferno Overdrive is going to come out. Target down my Ursaring. How much does it do? I don't think it knocks out. I lied. If you protect, the Z-move is going to do a lot to protect, and I think Play Rough and the Shadow Sneak will finish you off anyway, as long as I don't miss Play Rough. So I will go for my Z-move 100% here. And you can't really protect because if I Trick Room, you automatically lose the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna Z-move. Flare Blitz, yep. So it comes down to, does Mimikyu with Flare Blitz? It does. And no burn, nice. So I'm gonna be able to get a let's snuggle up, let's snuggle forever, and able to pull out the second game. So yeah, I had to make some taunt on my Alakazam. I didn't know they actually ran it. I thought they ran 4 attacks, but ended up working. And I guess I had nothing to hit the Slowbro, so I was just able to get a Scald off into Lele, get some chip. The burn on Lele was pretty crucial because I was able to switch in the Ursaring at the right timing. And yeah, and when I saw you were preserving the Blaziken, I thought it has to be Z-move on this team, right? Because you were Scarf Blade. I think you have to be Z-move Blaziken. So Inferno Overdrive, we have used that Blaziken set before on the series, and I thought it's probably the one thing that can screw me over. The only things that could have screwed me over, I guess, if my opponent hard read what I was doing, was going for Flare Blitz into the Mimikyu on the when Ursaring switched out, or my opponent went for SD. If any of those happens, but those were pretty aggressive hard reads. So yeah, able to pull through thankfully, and we're gonna go for one more game. So nice. I'm gonna be able to pick up at least one win for today's episode, and let's go and get one more. Let's get one more. 1587. I don't want to jinx it because I feel like we haven't been in 1600s yet, and I feel like it's just too early to say that, as we got 1611 rated player from Japan. If we do win this, we do get to 1600, and that's actually a goal for. That's actually like not a goal, I would say, accomplishment, because it would be an accomplishment because I haven't broken it yet. But let's see. Salamence, Snuggle, not Blaziken, Infernape, Bisharp, Mimikyu, and Porygon. I really like Slowbro as a lead. Slowbro, Ursaring, Mimikyu. I like that. Magnezone doesn't really do great in this matchup. Neither does Tyranitar, I feel like. So, well, Tyranitar is... Yeah, no, Tyranitar's not that great. I feel like you have to go to Hard Tricker mode. I just don't see any other way. I'm going to lead Slowbro because it threatens a knockout onto Salamence and Bisharp, as well as a lot of damage on Infernape, and maybe a knockout if it's not Focus Sash lead. There could be a taunt on some of these Pokemon, like the Infernape or the, what's it called? Bisharp. Although I've never seen a taunt Bisharp. Ever. So let's see here. Could be SD though. If it's SD Bisharp, I guess that's a bit of a problem. I'll lead Slowbro off here. Against what? Infernape. You let Infernape. Are you going to U-turn out? Or are you going to taunt? I really kind of want to Scald here, because if it is taunt... But Trick Room is just such... It's just something I can get. Okay, Rocks. That's fine. Rocks aren't too big in this game, I feel like. Well, they could be. But really, it's just me getting the Pokemon in and starting to sweep. So, Infernape is in. What are my opponent's potential switch-ins? Nothing really wants to take a Scald on my opponent's side, so I'll just fire off a Scald here. I get a chance to burn whatever comes in, or I get to bring Infernape to a Focus Sash, which I'm thinking this is lead Infernape. Yeah, it's lead Infernape, so it has a Sash, which I think my opponent knew. So maybe Scald was the play turn 1 and then Trick Room, because I wasted a Trick Room turn, but I just didn't know what kind of Infernape. Overheat here. Get him out. I'll fire off an Ice Beam here. Maybe Scald was still the better play, but in case Mence tries to come in, yeah. Like, I didn't think you were switching out anyway. So Ice Beam gonna come out, knock out the Infernape, nice. Big threat gone. If Bisharp wants to come in, I think I fire off a Fire Blast on that Pokemon, because that Pokemon's a threat. Problem is, I have a difficult time actually KOing the... Okay, Mimikyu comes in. If I get a burn on this, that's amazing for me, so I'm gonna go for a Scald. I need a Scald. Yeah, I need to Scald the Mimikyu. I need to hope for a burn on Mimikyu. Disguise. Just goes for a Shadow Claw, okay. That's not gonna KO Slowbro? Yeah, it doesn't. Western or Trick Room. Slowbro doesn't go down to Rocks. I feel like you would Shadow Sneak here. I think I want to go Ursaring. Here's what I'm thinking. I go Ursaring, right? On the Shadow Sneak. Then I sack Slowbro on the Z move. And then I get my Mimikyu in. That's what I'm thinking. Because I feel like getting my Flame Orb up right now is really nice for me. And I feel like you have to Z move with the Ursaring, because Ursaring is just such a threat. I'm going to go Slowbro here. Sack it to a Z move. Because I'm pretty sure every Mimikyu I've seen in singles has been Z move because it's just such a good option. Yep. So I've been calling the Z moves really well lately, but let's see if this works. So we're gonna see this. Then I think I go Mimikyu and then I trick him up again. Because then I threaten the knockout to Mimikyu. Since Mimikyu's disguise is already broken, I should be able to just let Snuggle forever my opponent's Mimikyu. And then I think Ursaring cleans up into Trick Room afterward. Or at least that's what I'm going for as the sweep here. So Slowbro goes down. Yeah. And we know it's not Sash. Z-move should knock out Mimikyu. Let me see my speed on Mimikyu. Yeah. I am like adamant. 0 speed. Perfect. Well, adamant 31 speed, Ivies. Trick him up here. Yeah, this is looking really good for me. Shadow Sneak to break my disguise. Alright. Disguise is going to be broken. Then I have my Z move. My opponent, I'm not sure if you're going to Shadow Sneak, but I could see you either going for Shadow Sneak to get damage off, or I could see you play rough expecting my Ursaring to come in. But I feel like you would Shadow Sneak here. But I still think the best time to Z move is now. I guess the problem is late game Ments. I'm trying to think about late game Ments sweep. Oh boy, late game Ments sweep could actually be scary. If Ments Dragon Dances up once, it knocks out my entire team. Turn 1 a Trick Room, turn 2 will be the one after, then 2 more turns after that. I gotta figure out how to... Ments could actually just sweep me. Now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. Okay, what I think I have to do is switch out my Mimikyu, go out into my Ursaring, Facade it, and hope Facade puts in Shadow Sneak range. I think that's my only hope. You knock out Mimikyu there. I think Ments has to be in the back. It should be Ments in the back. It's sharp. Go for play rough? No, it can't be Sash Bishop because it was Sash Infernape. Ursaring KOs the Bishop. I just prevent it from setting up if I can. Let's do Sucker Punch though, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, there's the Swords Dance. Ooh. Might still lose to this Mon. And it's not 2 KO. Play rough again. You're just gonna knock off? Or Iron Head, okay. Oh, it comes down to does Ursaring live a Sucker Punch? Come on, I need Ursaring too. It's Life Orb on the Bishop, okay. Alright, Ursaring. After the... Oh, no way. It's Life Orb Sucker Punch, yeah. Yeah, good game to my opponent. So, I'm gonna go 1-2 in the last episode with the Ursaring team. I felt like I did make a lot of plays. However, in this game specifically, it just didn't work out because of the fact that Bishop was the last Pokemon. Ooh. And I don't think Ursaring would have lived that full if even +2, because +2 Life Orb just destroyed me. I would have needed some kind of tech. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode of the Ultra Singles Battle Spot. I think it was a really good learning experience, and I feel like I was making some decent plays throughout the video. But if you did, please leave a like down below, show some support, as well as you can check out my other stuff, such as my social medias down below, and all that other good stuff. My side series on the channel, as well as my main series, VGC 2018 Back-to-Back Battles. And, of course, you can check out the QR code team down below if you do want to try out this team, which will be linked in the description down below as well. Feel free to leave a comment, as I do read them. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, my friends, I'll see you soon.